fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there.
もう少し
The
だって
rain
目的地
cascaded
が。
onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left.
あ、
Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her
今の挙動お
destination
かしいだろ。
and destiny.
たまにあるけど。よいしょ。だから子供を探してるわけだから、子供を見つけたら始まりの終わり、終わりの始まり。でも雨だね。雨だ。家がある、あそこに。でも待ってね、こっちに何かあるのを見つけてしまっているんだ、私は。よいしょ。ちょっと登りづらいぞ。よいしょ。
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't
衝動
felt
を
in a
感
long
じた。
time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast and got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition.
急に何
I
か
still
現
wanted
実を
to
見
be
てしまう
something,
こ
to
と。
be the next Alvaro Siza.
現実
To
という
make
か、
those
なんという
thousands
か。
of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture. And he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light,
光
like
が
not
嫌い
finding
な
a
のかい。
job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for. Even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
わあ、綺麗。何の花なんだろうね、これ。これはあっちは特になんもなさそうかな。光ってるもんね、あったら。あ、あっちにある。後ろの方は光ってない。
My dad was super supportive with my college plans.
この悲惨
To
な
a
事故。
point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it
や、
just
病ん
freaked
だ
him
の
out.
か。
He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
なんかとんでもない死に別れみたいなのしてるんだろうな、きっと。 別になんもない。とりあえずまっすぐ進むか。ごめんね、ジャンプしたら高く見えて、なんか取り逃しないか見れるかなって思って。で、こうすることによってぶつかるんだよね、いろんなとこに。この上なんかあるかな、ちょっと見てこよう。ありそうだもんね。わ、すごい反射してる。あ、ちょっとあれかもしんないですね。ちょっと録画止めます。はい。録画再開しました。ちょっと休養で。どこ行けばいいんだっけ。ちょっととあるゲームの影響でね、長押しだとかそういうあれの文化がついているので、とりあえず光り物と光柱を見つけたので、それを救済しに行くぞーい。
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays,
祝
and
日
he
の
would call
誕
on my
生日。
birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job
なんだろう
search.
これ。
I never went back and
映
visited.
画
I think the last conversation we had was
なん
about
か
what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
危な。戻ってこれるんだこの距離。はあ。長生きだったと思ったってことはよかった。喧嘩別れみたいな感じじゃなくて、こっから見て取れてなかったりはしないかな。まあ行きましょう。でも喧嘩別れじゃなくてよかった。喧嘩別れだったらなんかすごい悲しい話になってただろうから。自然でもあれなのか、こう動いちゃうから光ってたわけじゃなかったです。ちょっと挙動がおかしいのはごめんなさいね。あ、誰か子供。ああ。
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of.
めっちゃ落ち
moving
込んどる。
forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness.
弔ってあげ
I
て
should have been
よ。
talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
びっくりするぐらい落ち込んどるわ。
If the first tree on earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow,
これが生命の木ですか。
what could it do for us?
おお、綺麗だ。かわいそうというかなんというか、夢の話なんだけどね、多分わかんないけど現実で起こった あの、あちらが深淵を覗いている時状態かもしれない。こちらもまた深淵を覗いているのだみたいな。
There was a letter I received yesterday.
死は生の反対ではなくその一部である。
With a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life.
めっちゃ雨降ってる外。あ、すいません。ジャンプできないのね。
I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the
その
first
上
tree.
を歩いていけと。
But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
そう言っているのかい？
You already have my love.
私はこれが落ちないか心配で仕方ない。結局あの狼は何だったんだろうな。向き合えってことなのかな。これで縫って落ちたらまた戻るんだろうな。あ、あ、子供たちに最後でもう一度つながるから最初の木は皆さんし、子供たちに最後にもう一度だけ。なんだろう。あ、これ文字数なんだ。あ、だからいっぱい取っておいた方がいいって話ね。幸せだったか、ちょっと待って、外の雨がうるさいので窓閉じますね。戻りましょう。あ、これ反応してくれない。ちょっと翻訳くん。翻訳してきました。これで認識されるかな。消えた。まあ答えるって言ってたからあれなんだろうな。
But I have no idea. It was only a dream, a distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams
子供に
normally
聞き
bring
たかっ
back
たこ
to
とだった
memories
な。
so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
高評価、チャンネル登録、Twitter のフォロー、Twitch のフォローよろしくお願いします。またねー。